In October 2022, a South African-born billionaire shelled out $44 billion for a fading social media site, rebranding it X, and unleashing a storm of misinformation that reached billions. Yet this same man launched humanity's first reusable rockets, promising to save us from extinction. But is Elon Musk truly our interstellar savior, or a digital age foe unraveling society from within? To decode the enigma of Elon Musk, we must zoom out to the chaotic dawn of the 21st century tech boom, where Silicon Valley alchemists turned code into empires amid the rubble of the dot-com bust. The early 2000s, the internet had just democratized information, but it also birthed titans. Think Jeff Bezos with Amazon or Mark Zuckerberg with Facebook, who wielded unprecedented power over economies, politics, and minds. Global stakes? Innovation promised salvation, electric vehicles to combat climate Armageddon, space travel to escape a dying planet, AI to unlock human potential. Yet shadows loomed, monopolies crushing competition, data harvests, fueling surveillance states, and billionaires meddling in elections. By the 2010s, income inequality hit Gilded Age peaks, with the top 1% hoarding 40% of U.S. wealth, per Oxfam reports. Tech moguls like Elon Musk embodied this duality. Heroes for disrupting dinosaurs, fossil fuels, legacy auto, foes for exploiting workers and amplifying division. Fast forward to 2025. Amid AI arms races and climate tipping points, Musk's moves ripple globally. Starlink beams internet to war zones. Tesla electrifies roads. But X amplifies conspiracy theories, viewed 1.2 billion times. 2024 BCG study notes CEOs like him navigating polarization. While debates rage, is he accelerating humanity's multiplanetary future or engineering a dystopia of unchecked influence? 3 data points crystallize it. Tesla's market cap topped $1 trillion in 2021. SpaceX controls 65% of orbiting satellites by 2025, and Musk's political donations exceeded $100 million in 2024 alone. This isn't just one man's story. It's the blueprint for our tech-driven fate, where saviors and foes blur in the glow of screens. Meet Elon Reeve Musk, born June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, to a family steeped in adventure and controversy. His mother, May, a Canadian model and dietitian. His father, Errol, an engineer and emerald dealer with a penchant for risk. Raised amid apartheid's shadows, young Elon devoured sci-fi like Isaac Asimov's Foundation series, teaching himself programming at 10 on a VIC-20 computer. By 12, he sold his first game, Blastar, for $500, a pixelated space shooter foreshadowing his cosmic obsessions. Bullied relentlessly at school, including a brutal beating that hospitalized him, Elon escaped into books and code, later regretting time with his estranged father. At 17, fleeing mandatory military service, he emigrated to Canada via his mother's citizenship, working odd jobs, cleaning boilers, cutting logs, before enrolling at Queen's University in 1990, then transferring to the University of Pennsylvania. Dual degrees in physics and economics followed in 1997, funded by house parties and a scrapped Stanford PhD. The first domino? 1995. With $28,000 from his father, Elon and brother Kimball founded Zip2, an online city guide sold for $307 million in 1999, netting him $22 million. Next, X.com in 1999 morphed into PayPal, sold to eBay for $1.5 billion in 2002, yielding $180 million. But 2002 marked the pivot. Haunted by humanity's single-planet vulnerability, Musk poured $100 million into SpaceX, aiming for Mars. Tesla joined in 2004 with a $6.5 million investment, ousting founders to become CEO in 2008 amid near bankruptcy. This origin wasn't rags to riches. Elon started privileged. But a relentless drive turned early ventures into launchpads for global disruption, blending visionary zeal with cutthroat ambition. From garage startups to galactic empires, multiplying his reach from millions to billions. What began with PayPal's digital dollars exploded into SpaceX's reusable Falcon rockets. Landing vertically in 2015, a feet-slashing launch cost 90% and securing NASA's $1.6 billion ISS contracts. By 2025, Starlink's 7,600 satellites blanket Earth, beaming internet to Ukraine's front lines at SpaceX's $400 million expense, but also dominating orbits, raising collision fears. Tesla scaled too, from 2,500 Roadsters in 2008 to Model Y as 2023's top-selling car. Gigafactories in Shanghai and Berlin churn millions, pushing EV adoption to 18% of global sales. The twist: influence ballooned politically. Musk's 2022 X acquisition, formerly Twitter, for $44 billion, fired half the staff, axed moderation, and boosted hate speech, per EU probes. By 2024, he donated over $100 million to Republicans, co-leading Trump's Doge efficiency panel, targeting agencies like the CFPB. Neuralink's brain implants hit human trials in 2023, promising paralysis cures, but sparking animal welfare scandals. xAI, launched 2023, rivals OpenAI, which Musk co-founded in 2015 before exiting. From one man's code to commanding 65% of satellites and swaying U.S. elections, Musk's empire multiplied threats and triumphs 100-fold, turning personal quests into planetary pivots. The motive wasn't mere profit. It was a messianic mission laced with ego and revenge. Musk frames himself as humanity's guardian, making life multiplanetary via SpaceX to avert extinction, electrifying transport with Tesla to fight climate doom, merging minds with AI through Neuralink to outpace superintelligence. Money fuels it. His net worth soared past $200 billion by 2025, but ideology drives deeper. A third Rome for tech, echoing his grandfather's conspiracist roots in anti-democratic technocracy. Ego crowns it. Dubbed Iron Man in profiles, Musk thrives on adoration, hosting X spaces for politicians like DeSantis and Trump, whose 2024 win he bankrolled. Yet the twist: revenge against critics, shadow banning journalists, suspending accounts like gamer Asmongold's in 2025 over leaks, amplifying far-right rhetoric in 18 countries. Worker exploitation at Tesla, union busting, injury rates twice industry average, and SpaceX, firing whistleblowers, reveals a motive blending altruism with autocracy. From backing Democrats like Obama to Trump's largest donor, Musk's shift post-2022 X buyout reeks of payback against woke elites. It's not just saving humanity, it's reshaping it in his image, where free speech means his speech, and innovation excuses inequality. The cover-up was exposed, not by hacks, but by lawsuits and leaks peeling back the myth. Officially, Musk denies overreach. "I'm just an engineer building cool stuff," he tweets, downplaying X's role in 1.2 billion misinformation views during elections. Yet actions betray it. 2018 SEC fraud charges over a funding-secured tweet cost $40 million in fines. 2022 Solar City acquisition ruled self-serving, but cleared him. Animal deaths at Neuralink, macaque experiments under federal probe, were minimized as necessary, despite employee complaints of rush tests. The twist: immigration secrets. A 2024 Washington Post expose revealed Elon Musk worked illegally in the U.S. during the 1990s on a lapsed student visa, contradicting his bootstrap narrative. Political denials crumbled too. Early 2024 Republican donations exceeded disclosed amounts, per Wall Street Journal. X's Twitter files in 2022 painted pre-Musk moderation as censorship, but post-buyout, hate speech surged 200%, with Musk endorsing far-right AfD in Germany by 2025, facing EU bans. Even personal fractures leaked, estranged from trans daughter Vivian amid public transphobia. The savior facade, a smokescreen for a foe wielding power unchecked, exposed in court docs and headlines. Elon Musk isn't a savior or a foe. He's the architect of our divided future, where one man's vision could elevate humanity to the stars or chain it to his whims. Thanks for staying with us on this one. Subscribe to our channel and don't miss the next video.